Hello there everyone, the Jedi Rick here. Today I'm going to be taking every single LEGO Star Wars set ever made and putting it on a tier list. So I mentioned I'm going to be doing this in a poll that I did on YouTube a few days ago. I was going to either do this or a battle pack ranking video, which I do think I'm going to do at some point, just this is going to be first. So I'm going to be taking every LEGO Star Wars set from 1999 all the way up to 2024 and putting it on a tier list. This is going to be maybe a 3 or 4 part video just because of course, there's over 20 years of LEGO Star Wars to go through and a lot of sets within that time frame. So this is going to be broken up into a bunch of different parts, and maybe when I finish, I'll make it all into one giant video. Not really sure. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but really before we get into it, I just want to ask you guys, if you guys are new here and this is the first time you're watching my videos, hi, welcome. And if you like what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I'm getting very close to 500 subscribers as well, and I would love to make that goal happen before I get my 1 year on YouTube, which happens in, I think, about 3 weeks or so now. It's like the week before August 1st, so not a lot of time left on that, but really hoping I can make that happen. And also, follow me on Instagram and Discord. I have all of my links and stuff in the description down below. I also have a link to my Amazon affiliate link thing, so I'll put a Lego set in the link in the description, and if you buy that or anything else using that link, I get a small commission. So it just helps out me and my channel and stuff, so I can get more sets to review and everything. So it's just kind of like a loop. But with all that said, let's start with this tier list. So taking a look at the sets here, of course we have everything from 1999. This tier list goes all the way up to 2021, and from 2022 to 2024, I'm just going to make my own tier list. This is just one that I found, but yeah, like I said, we're not going to do all this today. A lot of this is going to be in some future videos, so stay tuned for those. I think I'm just going to go in order, so let's go back up here to the top to... Actually, now that I look at it, it doesn't look like a lot of these things are in chronological order. So, like, we have the Blue Milk Luke here next to the 2004 Polybag TIE Fighter, so a lot of it doesn't look like it's in order anyways, but start off with this Darth Maul bust. I have changed a little bit of the tiers here. S, A, B, C, D, awful, and overrated. I'm going to put this Darth Maul bust. This is one of the two that they made. They made a Yoda one around the same time as well. It's very cool looking. It's just not really for me. I do like it quite a bit. It kind of crawled so the helmet sets could walk type of situation. Like, we wouldn't have the helmet sets today, I don't think, if we didn't have this set here. So for that, I think I'm going to put this in C tier. I do think it is very cool. I just don't really care for it that much. But next here we have the first UCS style Tantive. Now this is a very cool one as well. I love the Tantive builds that LEGO puts out. The 2019 one being my favorite because I actually have that set in my room, and that's a very cool one. This is a very nice one as well, but I do think there are better versions of it. Kind of like what I did earlier with the some of the Clone Trooper minifigures in my last video. Like, it's a good figure and a good set. I just think there are better versions of it that are out, or that were out, I should say. So with that said, I think I'm going to put this one in C tier as well. I think this is going to be a kind of a controversial video like the last one. I got some funny comments on the last ranking video that I made. And I also want to say I was wrong about one of those before I forget. I should have put Wolf higher. I don't know why I put him in like B tier. He is an S tier minifigure. I should have put him that high. But I'm not going to retract what I said about the OG Phase 2 Rex. I don't think he's that good. I think there's a better version of out right now. So I said what I said. Anyways, next we have this really, really nice N1 Naboo Starfighter with the chrome. That is an S tier set without question. That is such a nice set. I love the chrome on there. It's a shame we'll probably never see anything like that again. That was very, very cool. Next we have this UCS, or I'm not sure if it's UCS style. It's a Star Destroyer. It does look very, very cool. I think it has like 10,000 pieces or something, so that is very, very cool. I don't know which year this set came out in. I don't have all the years and stuff right in front of me, but this is a very cool one as well. Not really sure how I feel about this one though. I think I'm gonna put it in C tier as well. C tier is just kind of the place I put things that I'm kind of indifferent to, I guess. That's sort of what I'm doing. Alright, this next one, Betrayal on Cloud City, the 2003 set, the one, of course, with the OG Cloud City Boba Fett, all of those really expensive minifigures. This set is expensive nowadays, but it's overrated. It's a cool playset, but asking thousands and thousands of dollars for that one set is just ridiculous. It is an overrated set. Sure, the build and stuff is very cool, but it is not worth that much money, at least nowadays. Maybe if I had some sort of connection with it, I would have put it higher, but anytime I look at that set, I just see the price tag, and that is way too much money. But this next one we have here is a snow speeder. I think this is from around 2003, 2004. Not really sure. Some of these I didn't even really know existed, to be honest with you. I should have made another tier that said didn't even know you existed, but it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like it's a bit of like Technic in there as well. This was the first UCS snow speeder, I think, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna put this one in D tier. I just don't really care that much. This next one though, the TIE Fighter collection, this one's very, very cool as well. You have the Darth Vader TIE Fighter and you have the 2 regular TIE Fighters based off A New Hope. This one's very cool. I'm gonna put this one, I think, in B tier. It's somewhere between A and B. I think I'm gonna go B. It's very cool. I like getting the sets like that. You don't really see sets like that nowadays. Well, they actually are kind of making a comeback nowadays. Like, we just got the leak of the TIE Fighter and X-Wing multi-set. We got the one with the Mandalorian Fang Fighter and the Interceptor. So those, like, 2 ships in one set have been making a comeback in the past, like, year or so, which is very cool. Because I like seeing sets like that with the one with the 4 ships, the 4 different TIE Fighters. That's a very cool concept. I'm happy that's making a return. Anyways, next we have the first UCS Y-Wing. This is a very cool one as well. All of these UCS sets are very nice. I'm not really sure what to do with this one either. The UCS sets are kind of hard to rank just because they're on like a different level than like the play sets and stuff. So I'm not really sure what to do with this one either. I think I'm going to put this one in C tier as well. I'm just kind of hoping we get past all these UCS sets kind of soon and like go on to the actual play sets, because I think that's really where this video will get more interesting. This next one though, we have the second Death Star. This is the only version of the second Death Star they made with like the exterior and stuff showing, so it's not like a play set, it's more of a display set. This one I think is kind of overrated as well. I don't know, I just don't really care for it either. I don't think it's a horrible build. I think they did a really good job with this one and it looks very accurate to what we saw. It's just, there isn't really a lot to do with the set. I like play sets and stuff like that. Like, I like the play set Death Star. I think that one's very cool. But this one, I think I'm going to put it in overrated as well. This is going to be a very controversial video, I can tell. So if you guys disagree with this, feel free to argue it out with me and everyone else in the comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say about putting these 2 famous sets in the overrated category. I don't think I'm wrong. I think these are very overrated sets. I don't think they really deserve as much hype as they get. I think there are definitely cooler sets out there that don't get a whole lot of attention, or not as much as they should. But anyways, next we have the Sandcrawler. This is, I think, one of the first versions of the Sandcrawler they made. This is the one from like the early 2000s. This is a very cool one. I like the modern UCS style one a bit more, so I think I'm going to put this one in D tier for that. This next one is the first and the only version of the UCS AT-ST. This is very cool because it's very unique. We haven't seen anything like this since then. Of course, we've gotten UCS AT-ATs and stuff, but an AT-ST is kind of still unique. We haven't gotten one since then, and I think this one looks very, very cool. They did a good job with it. I think I'm going to put this one in B tier as well. Still only one S tier set, no A tier sets yet. But this next one is very cool as well. It's the UCS Vader's TIE Advanced from A New Hope. This is a very cool one as well. I would love to see them redo this one in the UCS style. I think that would be very, very cool. It would be a nice change of pace, scaling things back down, you know, from the giant UCS Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, go back to some of the smaller sets, kind of like the Luke's Land Speeder as well. But I think I'm going to put this one in C tier as well. Just don't really have a strong opinion on it. This next one, I want to make sure. I don't think this is the motorized AT, but I'm not 100% sure, because if it is, that will change things on like how I view it. I'm looking for that one on here, but I'm not seeing it either. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Okay, so this is the motorized one, and for the fact that it's motorized, I think I'm gonna put this one up in S tier, because that is such a, where did that go? That is such a cool feature for a Lego Star Wars set. We don't really see anything like that. That's the only version of the motorized AT-AT I think we've ever gotten, and it's just such a cool concept. I mean, I've seen videos and stuff of it like actually walking. It isn't the best looking, like it's very stiff, but the fact that they were able to make that work in the first place is very, very cool, and for that, I think it deserves an S tier. Up next, we have the original UCS Millennium Falcon. This is a very cool one as well. They're all very cool. I don't think there's really a horrible Lego Star Wars set, but this one's really cool. I think the newer one is better though, so I'm going to put that in D tier just because I think there's something better out there right now on the market. Next we have the buildable General Grievous. This is the first one, not like the buildable character. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But this one's really cool as well. I like this one. I like the buildable General Grievuses. I think they look better looking than the other buildable characters and stuff. And I think both the buildable Grievuses that we've gotten aren't horrible. So I think I'm going to put this one in C tier, where it's just not great, but it's not bad either. Next, this is one of the UCS Death Stars. This is the original one from 2006 or something like that. Pretty early on still in Lego Star Wars. Yeah, this one's cool. I think the newer one is better, even though it just has modern figures in it. That's really the only difference. So I'm going to put this one in D tier, right next to the Falcon. It's not bad, there's just a better version of it. And this one right here, the Republic dropship with AT-OT, another very, very famous and popular Lego Star Wars set. This one goes for a lot on the aftermarket nowadays. This one goes for a couple thousand sealed in the box, and a little less with it just being built. This one, I really don't get the hype around that much. I don't know. I don't get it. I didn't have this set growing up, so there was no real nostalgia for it, but this one is going to be overrated as well. I don't know. I just don't think it's really worth all the hype that it gets. Next up, we have another Tantive. This one is the 2009 one? I don't really know. I'm going to put this one, I think, in C tier as well, just because I do think that 2019 one is better anyways. But it isn't bad either. Like I keep saying, there's just better versions of these things. Like, I don't know. I would rather have one of the newer ones because they're just improved. But anyways, next we have the what are you called? The Imperial Shuttle. Shuttle Tidarium. This is another cool one. This is the UCS one. This is a very, very cool set. This one looks great on display too. I'm going to put this one in A tier because it looks so clean looking. I love the shuttle in general, and it looks great in UCS scale. Next we have the Obi-Wan's shuttle or Jedi Interceptor from episode 2. And again, I'm not really sure where to put this one. This is a UCS one. It is good looking. I just don't really care much for this type of ship. I don't know. That's when I go in C tier as well. We've got a lot in C tier. Not a lot up here yet, but we're going to get to that. Next, we have the Super Star Destroyer. I think this is the only playscale version we ever got of the Super Star Destroyer, and this one's very cool. I'm going to put this one in A tier because I do think it's very cool looking. Next, we have the original UCS R2-D2. This one's very cool as well, but I think I prefer the newer one again, so that's going to go in D tier, I believe. Not bad, like I keep saying. it's just, there's a better version out there. That is the older one, right? It looks like it is, yeah. Next, we have the UCS B-Wing. Again, the only one that they ever made in that UCS scale. They haven't remade this one yet. I would love to see this one remade. This one's very cool. I'm going to put this one in B tier because I do think the B-Wing is very cool. Again, I'd love to see that one. This next one, though. This next one is... I wish I had this one. I remember looking at the LEGO catalogs and stuff when I was a kid and seeing this set in there, and always wanting it, but could never afford it, didn't have the space for it. It was just so cool. You have the Endor Village, the UCS one. This is an S tier set for me. This is so cool, and I wish I could have gotten it when it came out. It isn't like the best looking. I think the trees need some work, but to me, it's just so good looking. I remember watching like reviews and stuff on it on YouTube and just dreaming of getting it. And I remember I tried even building it once out of my own spare pieces, and it did not work. I did not have the pieces or anything for it. So that one's very special to me. It looks very cool. I love that one. Next, we have one of like the 3 UCS X-Wings. This one is the original one from like 2009 or something. I don't think this one looks that good. I don't really like the front end of it. It just looks kind of weird looking. I don't know, like there's kind of like strange gaps and stuff in there. I'm going to put this one in D tier, just I don't think it looks very good. Next, we have a lot of polybags. I think I'm gonna skip these for now and just come back to these later on, because I want to get into the actual sets and stuff here. So skip past all these. Ooh, I'll start here with some of these buildable character packs because I think these are very interesting. So starting off here, we have like the Sith one. We have a Palpatine in there. We have a Vader. We have a Darth Maul. These are all very cool, and I wish they would bring these back, but I know they're not going to. It was just like a small $5-10 set or whatever that came with 3 minifigures, and I think that concept was so cool. It was like the battle pack before the battle pack. Like if they made one of these with like stormtroopers and clone troopers, they would never be able to keep them on shelves. They would sell like hotcakes. Like this one right here, the Battle Droid one, if they released that nowadays, those would sell out pretty quick, and Battle Droids are pretty common anyways, but like having a cheap set with minifigures you can have multiple of, I think that's, something that a lot of LEGO Star Wars collectors love to get. They love battle packs and stuff, and I do too. So I like these. I would love for them to come back, but putting that one here, starting off with the Darth Vader one, or I guess the dark side one, I'm going to put you in A tier. I think that's a very cool one. Next, we have the Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, and Han Solo. This one's a little strange. I feel like Boba Fett seems a little out of place. Like, they could have put him in something else. Like, maybe, I don't know, this set here, they replace Chewbacca with Boba Fett. Like, you just swap those 2 figures out for each other. I think that would have made more sense. But this one is very cool nonetheless. You get that really nice Boba Fett with that cool helmet. You get a Return of the Jedi Luke, which is one of my favorites. I'm going to put this one in S tier just because I think the figure selection is very good. Just a little weird with that Boba Fett. Next we have the Chewbacca and the 2 Scout Troopers one. This one's very cool too. You get the 2 Scout Troopers, you get Chewbacca in there. Very nice. I'm going to put this one in A tier. Do like that one. I don't really like the mold for Chewbacca with this one, but it was the only mold they had back then, so it makes sense that they would use it. Very cool nonetheless. The other one we have here is the Battle Droid one. I'm going to put this one in A tier as well. It is very cool to get just a bunch of Battle Droids, even though they are very common nowadays. They're worth like $1 or something each, but regardless, very cool. Next, for some more actual sets, we have the Jabba's Palace sets. These ones all connected with this one down here, which is very cool. I like it when LEGO Star Wars sets connect, kind of like with the battle pack we just got like a month ago. Very cool. I like that concept. But starting off here with this one, you get Bib Fortuna, you get R2, you get 3PO. This one's very cool. I think I'm going to put this one maybe in B tier, where, again, it's not bad. It just, I don't know, there's better sets with better figures and stuff. It's very small. It was very cheap when it came out, which, good deal for people who want those minifigures. But I'm going to put that one in B tier. This one is very cool. You get Boba Fett, you get the Gamorrean Guard, and you get Han Solo there in the Carbonite. Very cool one as well. This one you get a little bit more to the build. I'm going to put this one up in A tier, I believe. I'm going to stick that one up here. We're finally filling out this upper section, which is nice as well. Coming back down here, we have the original T-16 Skyhopper. This one's really cool as well. A very unique build. We don't have a lot of T-16s. I think we only got 2 in LEGO Star Wars before. So that one's very cool. I think the newer one is better. So I'm going to put this one, I think, in C tier. Up here, let's see, that's D, C right there. Yeah, I'm going to come back to all these polybags. I don't really feel like doing a lot of those right now. I don't even know if I'll really rank these, to be honest. I might do some of the figure ones, but the builds I might just leave there. Anyways, what do we have next? Next we have this really cool Geonosis one. You get the fighter right there, you have a little tank, you have some of those really cool older battle droids, and you have a Geonosian right there. You get 2 of them. This is a really cool one. I like this one quite a bit. This was from 2002, from the original Clone Wars wave, so again, that's a lot of, very cool for a lot of people. I like this one quite a bit. I'm going to put this one in B tier. Very cool. Next, we have the TIE Bomber. This was the first version that we ever got, and this was the only version we had for a long time until, I believe, 2022. It was like a solid almost 20 years between the TIE Bombers that we got. This one's very cool. It has like this giant shooter there in the bomber part. You pull something down, like it just shoots this like giant rubber missile out, which is very cool. I like that play feature quite a bit. I think I like that play feature, more than the one that we got on the new one, where it's just the flick fire missiles. I'm going to put this one in B tier, mostly because it has that giant missile there. But next we have the original Jabba's Palace. This one's very cool as well. Comes with Jabba, Slave Leia, comes with one of his droids too. I don't think it comes with anything else. Might come with the Gamorrean Guard, but that is very cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. And it, like I said, it can all connect into like one big thing, which is very cool. I think I'm going to put this one, I think, maybe in C tier, just because I think the 2013 or 2014 one is better. With the Rancor pit, you could buy separately and put it below it. That one's really cool. So I think that one's better than this one. But let's see what we have next here. Next we have the Hailfire droid from Attack of the Clones. This one's pretty cool too. I don't really know a whole lot about the Hailfire droid. It does look pretty nice. It has those giant like treads and stuff on the sides, which is very cool. I don't think we've really gotten any other versions. We might have gotten one for the Clone Wars, but that one's really cool too. I like this one. I'm going to put you in C tier. Next, we have the original ATTE from Attack of the Clones. This one's really cool. I don't know why, but I feel nostalgic for this one, even though I wasn't even alive when this set or the movie came out. I don't know, every time I see it, I just kind of get happy thoughts. I don't really know how to explain it, but I like it. It's a very cool set. Of course, it's nothing compared to the new ATTE that's out now, but I don't really care. This one's really cool. I'm going to stick this one in B tier as well. I don't really know. I think Attack of the Clone sets really don't get the love that they should. Like, it's kind of one of the more hated movies upon Star Wars fans, not counting the sequels and stuff. I don't know, people give that movie a lot of hate, but I think the sets from that movie are very strong, and I hope we see more Attack of the Clone sets in the future. I would love one with like a modernized Yoda versus Dooku. That would be really cool. But anyways, this next one we have another AT-AT here. This one's a bit bigger by the looks. This isn't the motorized one, that was the last one. I don't really know where to put this one. We've gotten so many AT-ATs. Let's see here. I'm going to put you in, I think, D tier. I don't know. There's just so many AT-ATs, man. But what do we have next? We have some more of these mini sets. I'm not going to rank those ones yet. That's the mini AT. Next we have the 2004 Snowspeeder. This one was the one that inspired the anniversary one, so that's pretty cool. This one, I'm going to put you in D tier, I think. I just don't think it looks that good. I like the 2019 speeder a lot more. That play scale one is very, very cool. This next one, though, this is the original Mos Eisley Cantina. And I don't know if I've actually ever said this on my channel, but I actually have this set. Yeah, so here it is, the original Mos Eisley Cantina. I got this for $30 at a thrift shop, which is actually retail. So I paid a retail price for this set. I think it was back in like 2020 or something, which was very, very cool. A very nice find. Sealed in box. The box isn't in the most perfect condition. Show you guys that, but very, very cool. I don't really have intentions on opening it anytime soon, but it is very cool. You have the Greedo with the arm printing, that really nice speeder. You have the original Dewback. Very, very cool set. So this one I am kind of nostalgic for. So I don't really know when I'm going to put this set just yet. I might put this one in A tier, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put this one in A tier. I like this one. And I also just recently got the Master Builder series Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm not going to bring that one out here because the box is just so big, but so I have this, the original, the 2017 one, and the Master Builder series one. The only Cantina I'm really missing is the 2014 one, which I do have an interesting story about that. I'm sure I'll talk about it when I get to that set. But next we have the 2003-2004 Jedi training set. This is the one with a Dagobah loop and a tank top. This is a really cool one. It's basically just an X-Wing with some green vines on it, and it comes with Yoda's hut. This was the first time we got the Yoda minifigure, though, and like in this wave in the era of sets, so that's really cool. I think I'm going to put this one up in B tier. It's a good concept. I like it a lot. I like the Empire Strikes Back sets quite a bit, so I'm going to put that one right there. And let's see. We'll do a few more, then I'll finish off this part of the video. Where are we at next? Let's see. I might skip around a little bit. Might not go in order for the next few. Let's see. I kind of want to put one more controversial one in there just to make some people angry. Let's see. What's another set that I think is overrated that I could just throw in here right now? Ooh, this is a good one. This is an S tier set. The newer Cloud City set, that is really, really cool. I like this one quite a bit. This one's really cool. So I'm gonna bring that up here. This is taking forever. And now where to go? I lost it. There you are. This is probably a pain to watch. But this is an S tier set. It's so cool looking. I love the little sleeve one that they included, the cloud car. Very, very cool set. I wish I got this one. I don't think it really stayed on shelves for that long, though. I think it was kind of like a 2-year type thing, which is kind of sad. But anyways, next, just kind of scrolling through here. Yeah, these are not in order, which it would have been nice if they were. That probably would have helped me out quite a bit. Now, we have the Jabba's Palace down here, which is a really cool set as well. Have some of the older Technic figures. We have, let's see. Oh yeah, we have some of the newer sets. We got the 501st Battle Pack right there. The Junior's X-Wing. I'm looking for a cert. Oh, there you are. The Resistance ITS Transport. This, for me, is an S tier set, and this is one that I really wish I picked up when it was available. It was $100 here in the United States, and it was a Target exclusive. It's based off the ride, The Rise of Resistance at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, if you guys did not know. And before I went on that ride, I did not care for this set at all. Like, I don't know, it wasn't really important to me. But after going on that ride, I really wanted this set. And it was $100. I couldn't afford it, or I couldn't really justify spending that much on it when it came out. And it was on sale at Target at one point for like $80. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get it now before it retires. I don't want to regret it, and it was already gone. So I don't have this set yet, but hoping someday I can get it and experience that set. I have the Vibrati minifigure that comes in it, but I don't have the overall ship, so that's kind of a bummer. let's see what else I can do. I'm going to do one more set, and then I'm going to close out this video. What do we got here? I'm looking for a good one to end on. I'm gonna do all of these at some point. Just want to remind you guys, but for the last one of this video, let's do Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. This is a really cool one as well. I got this one on sale at one point, and I built it during on Thanksgiving one year, which is really cool. I like this set a lot. It's basically like an Imperial Shuttle, but all black. I love the Rogue One sets. I think they knocked all those sets out of the park. This was a good one. This one was really good. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I did end up scrapping it though, which was unfortunate. I wish I still had that one together, but it is very cool. I like the overall black look. It looks very sleek, looks very menacing. The wings can fold down. It was pretty big too when all the wings were folded down, so I'm going to put this one up in S tier, I think. And that's going to do it for the first part of this tier list. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'm sure if you guys will have a bunch of opinions on where I put some of these sets so far. So let me know where you guys would have put some of these and where I should put some of these sets later on. These gunships. This one's probably going to go in S tier, just letting you guys know right now. But, yeah. Stay tuned for that one. That will probably be coming out, I don't know, maybe next week or something at some point. It's going to be coming out relatively soon. I'm also working on my Clone Army video. I'm just waiting on a few parts I ordered and stuff for my custom Clone Legion. I'm also going to be making a video about them again relatively soon. I'm just waiting on those parts again. But, yeah, that should do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.